Hey guys. Hey, hey. Sorry it took so long eventually. I forgot when I left on finale. So let's start there before my mom started mad at me to wake her up. So let's get started now.
Ah, that Dottore is a crafty one. He distracted the heck. I'd assumed that the cause was an abyssal but after learning that you managed to influence the phantoms in Nodcry, I realized that perhaps this interference could have come from within Tevat instead.
But we weren't able to change their fates.
True, you couldn't change.
Variables?
Yes. Things you heard that you could not otherwise have learned, ideas that would otherwise have never crossed your mind. All these things are variables. Of course, most variables usually, that's what Dottore did, and it's how.
However,
Yeah, we also need to ascertain Columbina's status.
And that about sums it up.
As I suspected, Dottore.
oh no! What? She did what? All we saw was
So.
Sounds like bad.
Seen in that way, the trilunar syzygy, and according to Miss Alice, he is
An utter
Wait a sec! Where's Hat Guy?
He took off with the Dodo communication device after we spoke to Alice. The look on his face was...
I'm back.
Hat guy!
Tomoya.
I went to look for the Hyperborean phantoms again. I got them to talk to Nicole on the other end.
Really? But
Because the phantoms are the ones who are deceived. They speak of this savior promised to create a new moon foolishly. It's obvious.
Now you mention it, the first...
But Dottore shouldn't...
He didn't. Nicole, the variables.
So it's not that their memories were unclear. They'd been tampered.
That's exactly the possibility Dottore was... Then, he harnessed that knowledge on Moon Prayer Night.
How is that even...
To be precise, the spell senses Kuvaki to... The gate would teleport Columbina to... Once he had her under control.
At that moment, the moon...
By then, Dottore had already
So... Where does that...
I'd certainly like to know what her... And in any case, it is... If, even in... Then I will do as...
Oh, Arlecchino!
Time is short, so...
Whew. You and Arlecchino...
All right. Lose those dejected looks for a moment and let me get a word in. It looks bad, I won't. So Dottore's pulled some real dirty tricks to gain the upper. And yeah, it's to the point where even the mages say that many have told me that Tevat's and since he was able to stack these, you of all people should not be discouraged, traveler. This isn't over yet. And you're not alone in that. But none of us are the type to... That's exactly how a knight should roll.
Mark is right! This is far from... Dottore's already way overdue a buck.
That's what I'm talking about! How's everyone else feeling?
I'll use Kuvaki to investigate.
Leave the intel gathering to me.
Ano and I will do all we can to support you. We will...
Alice and Nicole are busy dealing with an emergency at Tevat's borders, but they're both very angry about this. They've asked Albedo and me to act on the Hexen Circle's behalf.
Are you ready then?
I'll do my best.
As for me, I'm pretty familiar with Dottore's way of doing things. So I can try to...
Nice! Looks like we have our basic division. I'll get in touch with Flints and Itlua, get them to have a chat with their Starshiner. It couldn't hurt to bring the Lightkeepers on board as well. At the same time, I'll pass on instructions to the Knights present in Nodcry to assist the Lightkeepers and other organizations in ensuring the safety of those living here. That's it then. Good luck, everyone.
Hang in there. Columbia. Columbina.
I never thought that Columbina would become my real name. It went from being a Fatui code name, and remember, come night or day, the moonlight shall always connect us.
Ad Astra at... Thank you for
It's about time we headed over to the Curatorium of Secrets. We have something super important to discuss. You remember, right?
Columbina.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Yep, all ready.
Paimon's ready.
Great. Let's get rolled. Great. Well, first things first.
Wait.
Someone's here. We heard your footsteps.
You've been here for a while now. I take it you follow.
Come on.
I figured it wouldn't take you long to notice me. I come bearing news from my lady, the knave.
Dottore went through the motions of returning to Snezhna.
Well, in that case, he'll be in his lab way up north.
Tell them that Sandrone and I will go on ahead. If they still intend to pursue this matter, they should meet us at the research center in the northern tip of Nodcry.
Nice of Columbina's two best...
Lady Damselette may have left her... We have crossed swords. And so, as fellow friends of Lady Damselette...
Arlecchino's situational...
I'll leave the map here with you. If you do... And remember, at least while you're in Nodcry...
This is very accommodating of you.
just doing my duty.
So, the doctors left the Experimental Design Bureau.
Marionette seems to think he's been planning this for a long time. But when...
It seems his loyalty to the Tsaritsa is lip service at most.
Whatever his motives, we know that he's decisive and incredibly ruthless. Facing...
At this stage, it's difficult to predict his next steps.
Well, as much as I'd love to... But at least take Cool Your Jet's Ducky with you. It should be some help during the battle.
And as for Miss Inefa, I suppose you will stay...
Detecting operational logic.
Just in case, Servarka, I think it would be best if you stayed behind.
I mean, I would have said the night of Berea, leave Nasha Town to me. Be careful out there, okay?
Yehoda will be on hand to assist you.
You got it, boss. You guys...
We will.
Things are moving fast. We'd better head off soon if we hope to keep pace.
So, it's...
We all have to bring our A game here. So, anything you need... Okay. All these broken machines on the ground. Someone got here before us. Could it be Arlecchino and Sandrone?
I know she's trying to show me.
That's quite a welcome party.
Water jet!
The long sleep beckons. Observe.
Get back! I said get back! Do you hear me? Why isn't it working? No! Don't come any closer! Don't!
By the frost moon of old, leave this. You poor souls. May your spirits find peace.
Grab that key in the ground. We'll probably need it at some point.
Watch out! Ugh, there's no way through. Let's go around.
could pass through there.
What the? Trespassers? Here?
We're looking for the doctor, and we...
You look...
Perhaps. But you might have a chance.
2 other harbingers had the same...
Seems... Also, is it just me, or do I sense monsters nearby?
We need to know what the doctor is up to. Please, if you know anything at all, tell me. This is about more than us versus the doctor. His actions could have consequences for all of Nodcry. And perhaps even your homeland, Snezhnaya.
He's building something. Ambitious doesn't even begin to describe it. Feels like this could be the big one. God knows how long he's been planning it. A while back, he told us he'd be returning to Snezhnaya.
The moon marrow spheres.
Oh, Lady Damsel. I remember thinking that back when this all started, I was a part of the Damselet. She never really interacted with us much. In fact, she always seemed like she was staring. The doctor used to stand nearby and watch her. Apparently they got along well at first, but somewhere along the way, she grew wary of him. After she left, everyone, right now, obtaining the...
How would he create an artificial...
Thank you for cooperating.
I get the sense that you'd serve...
No, she's no longer... I'm only telling you all this because I don't completely trust the doctor. His actions do not align with the goals that first brought us to Nodcry.
I understand. The Knaves unit is based at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau. Maybe you can seek refuge with them.
Well, now we know what's going on here. Artificial moon marrow.
I feel...
Be silent. Observe.
The mystery unravels. Absurd.
Close your eyes. Observe. To dust. Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Welcome, one and all. I've been expecting you. I hope my humble...
Yeah, the gall. You expect
Of course I have. Should I be... First Sandrone and Arlecchino? If you were looking for them, I should probably As for Sandrone, why, she's hardly out of character. She never was one for base... Does everyone you associate with undergo such a change in temperament? Speaking as a researcher, I have to... Well, since...
So you've got your hands on the moon marrow and...
I must protest what I am not claiming and...
Huh? Wait, you'll excuse me if I'm not...
By the same token, I knew you'd respond along those lines. You and I both understand that facts speak louder than words.
What gift?
Where have all your troops gone?
Who knows? Perhaps they are already marching toward a new world. Following as vulgar and arrogant as you may be, dear Sandrone, I have no intention of taking out my
You sent your people to the
Yes. In which case, Now then, you have a judgment call to make. Am I simply lying to stall you? Or is it possible that every word I am saying is the truth?
So now you've turned on fellow Fatuis.
I have set a new rule for myself. Each person gets one chance. Naturally, that includes if you wish to leave, I will.
Scumbag!
Still, I hadn't counted on Sandrone sparing any thought for the people of this world. Shame. How can she ever hope to achieve greatness?
It's more than a little disingenuous to speak of achieving greatness while taking hostages.
Or honor. I have the marrow of 2 moons in my possession and will soon complete the construction of a 3rd. I will be the god of a new world. And
those are sacred relics.
In my view, many in this world do not deserve to be alive. And yet, I mercifully permit them to go on living.
You'll come to regret your actions.
Will I now? Let's see. You won't feel a thing.
The night comes. Observe. Close your eyes.
Get lost.
Night falls.
Seek within. With one heart, we pray.
Target acquired.
Wipe out! Go!
Is that the best you can do?
Arlecchino!
Thanks for the assistance.
Arlecchino? They see you as an ally? What a farce. You're clearly here to destroy my research.
I'd say that research is more valuable. Am I wrong? Everlasting as the moon! Transfixed!
Your actions betray your fear of me. Get lost!
Be silent.
Shatter
Observe.
like a reflection.
To dust.
Get lost!
Receive my blessing.
Is that the best you can do? Get lost! Your actions betray your fear of me. Is that the best you can do?
Branch into song.
Your actions betray your fear of me, silent.
Night falls.
Get lost!
Dottore is too powerful with the artificial moon marrow in his arsenal. Fighting him is futile. Quickly!
Let's go.
I've always thought it is wiser to flee than surrender.
Watch out!
What the? Forget about me! You should...
Where's the Traveler?
What just happened? Nasha Town? How did I get here? Strange. I remember being trapped by Dottore during the battle, and now, all of a sudden... I mean, something weird is going on.
Huh? Traveler? What brings you here?
Huh?
What are you in the mood for today? A hot dog?
Sorry, I'm not hungry right now.
Ah. Well, feel free to take a seat for now.
Everyone seems to be acting normal.
Oh, darling, look who it is. One of our...
Wait. What?
Well, I'd love to, but can't serve a customer unless they order something.
Yes, thankfully. It was a long...
Wait. These two are a couple? I see some kids around too. I didn't know they had a family.
Hey there! I haven't seen you in ages! What's keeping you so busy? You forgot already?
What is she talking?
We've had a lot of customers over the Oh! Another customer's arrived! I better go-
This is all wrong. I know. Could this be a false memory?
Very good. I knew you had it in you. Aren't you going to try the house special?
When did he show up? No, none of this is real.
You don't seem to like it here. That's fine. We can change...
I'm still alive. Where is this place? So this is... the moon's reflection? The mysterious realm beyond the gate? I can't sense anything. I guess I could... No response. Or... I should conserve my strength and proceed with caution. I don't believe Dottori's scheming. I must return. Emptiness. Silence. What is this place? Or maybe the real question is, what is it for? What's this? Looks like it responds to my power. Golden. Like Kuvaki. Is it some sort of guide? And why does it feel so familiar? I might as well follow it. Where does this lead? Could it be the exit?
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Is this... Nasha Town? But... isn't Moonbriar Night over already?
Goodbye for now, Columbina. I hope you have a wonderful night.
I will. Are these... I can't touch them.
Over here! Over here!
people in these memories pass right. If only I had known what would come to pass after that. Even so, I should still take a look around. Just being back here, it gives me the strength to keep going.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Oh, you're the genuine article. Alice was right. This Moon Prayer Night was worth watching after all.
Oh, yes. That was the fortune-telling stall run by Barbeloth from the Hexen Circle.
Please, draw the first lunar arcana. This...
My destiny. Now that I think about it, Barbeloth's divination was absolutely right. It's almost time to draw the last card. The one that represents the future. That was the card that popped out on its own. From here, I think. Kuvaki Pulse? What?
Fascinating. I've never encountered this before in my role as a diviner.
What's going on? Did that card leave the deck? Because of my influence? All I did was try to touch it, and then... Maybe this memory space is not untouchable after all. Are there weak points in the barrier? Or... is it possible that there's more to this space than my memories alone?
Hello. This card is death.
I need to get to the bottom of this. I'll try touching something else. Hmm?
Oh, hello, Hina.
Is this... the wind? No, it's gravity. It's pulling me outwards. No, Traveler!
This looks so silly now.
Haimon, listen to me.
Yeah, I agree.
From the bottom of our hearts, we are so sorry.
Don't say that! Haima's not a little kid, but... She's all alone in there. We've barely spent any time apart since we met.
We must find a way to rescue her. We were all involved in the That being said, it won't be easy. Dottore's lab has clearly been an We also know that through his contact with the phantoms of using this knowledge, he then... Unlike Columbina, once his third moon marrow is complete, Dottore will have completely seized the authority. I'm afraid so. No one could have predicted this level of insanity. Not even from Dottore. And unfortunately, his insanity is coupled with an intellect and ambition that not even his peers in the Fatui can match.
This is dire. Sounds like the world is done for.
The Three Moons authority can influence. The trouble's already begun, I'm afraid. I'm convinced this is Dottore.
The only thing more frustrating than facing down evil is...
The Doctor is guilty of numerous crimes at Mondstadt as well. His ideology and method...
He doesn't see them as his own people. That's why. People like him see it.
Right. He views other people only in terms of how they can benefit him. That's the basis of all his social connections. Granted, he's hardly the only harbinger to pursue their own interests. We all do. And Her Majesty is gracious enough to permit it. Still, her mercy has its limits. Dottore's actions have gone beyond even what the Fatui could have imagined. Usurping divine authority. We can't expect him to heed the Tsaritsa's will once he gains the...
Poor traveler! Of all the people to get caught by...
Paimon, I promise you, we are with you all the way.
I get how you feel. I do. But it's gonna take...
Right. We can't even guarantee he's still at his research center. Before we can think, I'll find a...
Paimon knows, but... She might be the strongest person Paimon knows, but she's still human. Then think things through before you stick your neck out. Unless you...
Sandrone.
Miss Sandrone?
Put the stuff over there. Am I okay? As you can see, I've had to move my whole livelihood. Ugh. Dottore always goes a little loco when he finds a shiny new toy. Just go ahead and cry already. Sorry. Paimon's not trying to make it seem. It's just... She can't.
Oh, Paimon.
Let it all out. There's no shame in it. When you're overwhelmed by fear and despair.
Okay then, while the baby of the group is having a moment, how about the grown-ups get to work? Give me...
You've made a discovery?
Polonia, scan. You, hand, now.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask, my lady.
Curses! You're next, then you. Dottore, you son of a... He's done something to us! Everyone who entered his research center has been implanted with some sort of curse.
I don't feel anything unusual at the moment.
My best guess is Dottore created it using the Moon Goddess's powers. 1 second, analyze. Ugh!
So, what twisted game is he playing this time?
The moment I analyzed the energy composition, some encrypted text appeared in my mind's eye. And when I deciphered it according to the Fatui standard encryption protocol, I got the following message. Feel free to run, or you will perish in nod cry.
He's mocking us.
Yep, he loves to toy with people. But I didn't detect any murderous
Or perhaps all people are cowards in his eyes. Maybe he...
What a despicable...
If I may. As unhinged as Dottore may be.
I remember a comment he made when we first arrived, and presumably they interest him because they're unknown quantities. He wants to understand as much as he can about them.
Agreed. The Traveler is Tevat's 4th descender. Since Dottore took such pains to capture the Traveler, he is unlikely to kill her right away.
Okay. But... Of course. I also think we need to read between the lines with Dottore. My guess is, his curse will...
We've discovered multiple energy fields. Albedo is still at each field, is slowly growing.
His nefarious ambition knows no bounds. If this continues, the whole of Tevat...
The loss of Columbina could not have...
She entered the space.
Don't be ridiculous.
Whatever has become of her.
We need to find out the Traveler's...
Agreed.
Whatever
It would be best if someone could approach leaders of neighboring nations.
Snezhnaya is one option.
This would be so much easier if the Traveler was here. No! Stop thinking like that, Paimon. Paimon will join you. She's pretty well connected either way. That's what the
Back here again. That gravitational force that pulled me back. Is this where it came from? When I saw that memory of Moon Prayer Night, I think I influenced reality. Was it just a coincidence? Or... if only I could have sent the others some kind of warning on Moon Prayer Night. Maybe we could have stopped Dottore. I feel... so heavy. Does entering that space consume a lot of energy? Well, even so, I have to keep moving forward. Back to emptiness and silence again. I should try and find my way back inside that memory. Entrance from last time isn't showing up. What am I missing? Looks like I need to gather these scattered fragments.
I wanna pull for Columbina but am saving for Venti loudly crying face.
Yeah, I know.
It worked! Hopefully I can stay inside for a bit longer this time.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
What? This doesn't look like Moon Prayer Night.
Extra, extra! Latest issue of the Nasha Express!
I don't think I've ever been here. Maybe this space isn't comprised of my memories after all. There aren't any festive decorations around. Is this Nasha town after Moon Prayer Night ended? Did Dottore's plan not affect the town? Or is no one aware of what happened because he used the Three Moons' authority? Let me see if I can influence anyone else.
So, what do we do next?
Wait, that voice. Paimon?
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
Lauma the Traveler and Mr.
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Traveler! Huh?
Columbina?
I made contact. It's me, Columbina. Huh?
Traveler?
Let's go! This is no time.
Huh? Wait a moment. This has happened, but this is what happened when I disappeared. I stood right over there, thinking it was only when she called my name that I decided to follow them. But is it really possible that if I keep following, it's that gravity again? Every time I influence reality within that space, this force intervenes. It's as if I'm getting weaker and weak. I'll just have to try. Come on, Columbine.
Suddenly, I've been plunged into darkness. It feels strange. As if something has grabbed hold of me. Is Dottore now powerful enough to interfere with space itself?
Look at you, standing so still in total silence. Hello there, traveler.
He seems to be in a good mood. Wait, what's that behind him?
Ah, so you noticed. This is the completed triloop. You are wary of it. Good. You performed well in that recent battle. Brave and reckless as always. Courage is the sign of a true hero, and impulsiveness is the hallmark of those who strive to advance. I say this not to belittle you. Most creatures are far more timid by comparison.
3 moon marrows. Does that mean the artificial one is now complete too?
Well spotted. What do you think? For a replica I built myself, I dare say it looks the part.
Dottore, are you planting illusions in my mind?
I have no interest in fooling your eyes. On the contrary, I hope to show you the true essence of all that you see before you. Is this not a beautiful city? People live in peace and find joy in their work. The streets are safe. People can even leave their doors unlocked at night. You might say it is the Elysium everyone dreams of. All available data indicates your values and worldview conform with the mainstream. This kind of society should be quite to your taste.
False beauty is deceitful. Lies are to no one's taste.
I wonder, is it your moral standards that are too high? Or your expectations of reality?
Hanging out with Dottore moment.
If someone existed in a sweet dream from the moment they were born, a dream in which they never once felt pain, which do you think they would consider superior?
Yeah, I know.
The dream or the reality?
That's pure sophistry. It has nothing to do with your actions.
As I suspected. You have yet to understand.
What do you want from me?
You sound impatient.
If it's not, then why haven't you killed me yet? No one can stop you if you're as powerful as a god.
I'm delighted you recognize that fact. I believe we last squared off in Sumeru. Ah, the memories. How time flies. You and I have both grown. I'm not surprised that Arlecchino and Sandrone worked with you. You've always a way of slowly but surely ingratiating yourself with all levels of society. People laud you as a hero, but I suspect there's more to it than that. Oh, but to
Do you always give your opponent an appraisal before you deal the final...
Call it a long-time habit. I'm a researcher, and one of my duties is to give... But you misunderstand. We are not opponents. Not at this moment. I just want to talk. Think back to Tartaglia, Arlecchino, Capitano, Colombina, and now even Sandrone. You've worked with each of them in the past. I believe you can work with me as well. Well, why not? Should the good associate only with the good and the bad befriend only the bad? I like to think we could have a more mature relationship than that. Surely you don't think all your relationships are grounded in friendship or shared ideals? People, morality, ambition, dreams... People have plenty of words to embellish the nature of their relationships. But once you break free from those ethics... And that is what I'd like to talk to you about.
We're finally getting into it. He's probably been planning to kidnap... He has the authority of all 3 moons. I won't be able to gain the upper hand in a fight. Best if I pretend that I'm willing to negotiate for now. You say you're a god, but you also speak of mutual benefit. What could a god want that the 3 moons cannot provide?
Excellent question. But before... Gaining Colombina's allegiance was a rare and extraordinary feat. But the Moon Marrows are now in my hands, and her identity and lineage may... So what is it that the 3 moon...
I don't make deals with lying psychopaths.
That's quite an accusation. In the past, but things are different now. Just as the rich do not quibble with the poor, human relationships end with conflicts of emotions and interests. I have ascended to the highest heights and laid claim to unprecedented horizons. And you were... Allow me to show you the world, Descender. To stand, walk, jump, sit, and lie down. These are the most common of behaviors. Have you ever wondered why we were born following such laws? Who stipulated that we could not fly instead of walk? Someone of your talent and experience must surely know of the 4. One wounded by a blade will die from blood loss or infection, and one who falls into a lake will drown in agony. The elderly wallow in solitude, and the solitary age faster. Eventually new life is born. Only these 4 divisions anchor the world and shackle those who live in it. All who live yearn for equality, but unless the gods prostrate themselves and profess that they are mere servants of the living, equality can never exist. Who makes the rules we must live by? Who has the right to restrict us? The limits of the body can be rejected.
That's one of the boss from years ago.
How does it feel to be among those with absolute power? You cannot conceive the extent to which your flesh hinders your mind and spirit. Only by discarding our useless, primitive eyes can we perceive a new world. How narrow-minded we all were in the past. Why should the final answer of the world not be the power that predates those of life, death, time, and space? The power of the Triloon. Through it, I have glimpsed new experimental possibilities. Nature suppressed, authority exiled, souls controlled. You know, I heard recently that a group of critics reviewed countless stories and drew an interesting conclusion. In fact, long before this, fanatics are trampled down for their transgressions, and those who transcend are rebuked for their audacity. But all sacrifices made during my experiments have been worthwhile, as you can now see. I can offer you something. Think about it. We are eternally, after all, what value do perfection and purity? I say, better to be governed by a flawed humanity than a gnosis. The true seeker of knowledge is the villain who undergoes countless tribulations in pursuit of their goal. I'm sure many people...
Because I'm a descender?
Exactly. Very clever.
But what has that got to do with you?
I do not conceal my wicked deeds, my selfish desires, or my greed. And yet, a knowledge seeker like myself will inevitably grow tired of studying Tevat beyond a point. You have traveled to all corners of the world and met many people. Along the way, there have been moments when you were misunderstood or even became a wanted criminal. And all the while, you have spent your days doing some of the most mundane jobs in the world. You fight and toil.
I love Lumen's voice.
Rewards from my friend Pantalone, then you fight some more, winning some battles and losing others as your search goes on. And this cycle continues, with no end in sight. Surely you must sometimes grow weary of being stuck in this same loop day after day.
Yeah, I was there that time.
We're completely different. I embrace everything that life throws at me. I am engaged in every step of my journey.
How does that make us different? I too embrace what life brings, researching everything that interests me. Think of all the novel things I've managed to create, like the artificial moon marrow. Don't you see? As unique a specimen as she was, even Columbina is not irreplaceable.
Take that back! She's gone because of your actions!
I didn't say that to anger you. Though admittedly, I don't see what there is to be angry about. Anything Columbina could do for you, I can do better. I know what your ultimate goal is. You wish to walk the path your brother walked and seek answers from him at the end of that journey, don't you?
Someone like you could never understand what it feels like to care about another person the way I care about him.
Perhaps not. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I could find your brother right now, bring him before you, and make him give you the answers you seek.
Don't be so presumptuous. You'll never begin to understand the situation between us.
Oh, no. This is no presumption. I'm only offering what I know is possible with the power of the Triloon. But it seems like you would sooner continue with your journey through this world. Why? Do you truly desire this journey? Think of all the time and energy. Yes, you have made many friends. But do they ever spare what you want is not friends. It is family. I, on the other hand, am far more considerate. Join my experiment, and in return, I will bring your meaningless journey and all its struggles to an end.
This is a malicious attempt to manipulate me. But at the same time, he's stating some very human truths. Of course, he's right about my predicament. How can I deny it? I have faced ungrateful strangers, never-ending troubles, an endless quest for answers. I want to see him. After everything I've been through, words can't describe how much I miss him. How much I want to be reunited with him. Wherever you are right now. Do you miss me too?
All right, everyone. Our next mission is clear. We need to contact all the major organizations, explain the situation to the public, and then begin the evacuation.
The residents of Not Cry are quite dispersed. The two most populated areas are the Southern Isles and Pyramida. Miss Lauma, I will leave Hisi Island and Nasha Town in your hands. I will liaise with the Fatui and Pyramida.
Agreed. We will reach out to Natlan and Snezhnaya. Anyone found north of the Experimental Design Bureau should follow the Fatui to Snezhnaya. As for those dwelling south of that line, I will ask the Voynich Guild to help persuade them to leave. Then I, Mr. Varka, and the Frostmoon Scions will escort them to Natlan.
The Voynich Guild has dealings with the Curatorium of Secrets. I will send them a letter vouching for your credibility. Yehoda, you should help Lauma. This is too big of a task for one person.
My wish has come true. You're willingly lending me your most capable employee for the day.
Well, good for you if all this only takes a day. Of course, if it takes any longer, I'll be charging a fee.
Boss, wait! Don't I get a say in this?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, no one's more...
Are you completely...
Are you sure you don't want to come with us?
Who will see to our other work if we're all busy evacuating residents? Sandrone insists that Columbina is still alive, and we have a traveler to rescue. There's much to be done.
But boss, I'm just worried that...
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my tasks are complete.
What makes you think I'd need you to do that?
I'll need it. And considering the way you approach certain matters, I think you'll be better off with me present.
That's quite enough. Just focus on your work first.
I bet we're in for an uphill battle here. But we can help out too. Inefa and I are gonna help Nasha Town's residents carry their stuff.
Loading schedule. Store essential local research data and technology. Understood. I will execute this to the best of my abilities.
Great stuff. Thank you, ladies.
I've contacted the Lightkeepers. A colleague of mine will join us shortly. I will persuade them to conduct a thorough search of the region to ensure that no civilians get left behind.
As for me, I guess I'll be making an early... I think it's important that some...
Roger that. Someone should inform Mondstadt as an added incentive.
Really?
I intend to stay behind and help Miss Sandrone with her...
She recognizes your expertise, then.
Thank you. In truth, I
believe she has been investigating some Fontaine...
I should mention that we have one...
Paimon's been very quiet today. But
Okay. Paimon will do her best.
Make sure to heed Sandrone's warning. That aside, same goes for rescuing the Traveler. Both of them are important allies and friends.
Oh, wonderful.
That voice again. Nicole? Whoa, that was loud. And
Sorry, we're still facing quite a catastrophe. I quote, "You love talking, don't you? Well, now it's finally your time to shine. Take these. Make sure the...
Huh?
Is scanning.
Nicolai.
Analyzing. Affirmative. It is cute and good. I believe that I quite like it.
This is no ordinary Dodo communication device. It's my very own special modified version, specifically... sorry. I almost went off on another tangent there. It will allow us to communicate over long distances within...
What astounding technology.
Yes, exactly. Right, that's all for me. Head off as soon.
Observe.
Oops. Wait.
Ah, Mr. Flint. Perfect timing. I just arrived myself.
You are most considerate, Master Ilua. But in fact, I know
Iluga.
you have been sitting here for quite some time.
If you saw me, why didn't you say something?
I was curious to see how long you could sit still for. Also, shouldn't you have managed to sense me approaching?
Man, you always yell sometimes and you always use too much excitement right now.
That would be a first. You always seem to appear out of thin air without making a peep. Also, how many times do I have to tell you not to
I beg to differ.
Please, Lord Flint's... Sir Flint's. I'm begging you, don't flatter me into complaint.
You understand?
I think they don't understand.
In all sincerity?
It's the situation.
We just held a strategy meeting.
In short, we need everyone gone.
I only hope we have enough.
We do. Old Man Nikita will definitely help. And we can recall anyone out on patrol to focus on this instead.
Good. If you've got something to say, Master Ilua.
You mentioned that how...
I doubt it will be easy.
I know you're a lightkeeper. However bad things have gotten, I don't mean to pry.
I've been afflicted with some sort of curse. And I'm told it may well trigger if I set foot outside of Notcry. As such, I cannot leave. I have to act, if for no other reason than to fight this curse.
What? No. Why? Why would anyone want to curse you?
There are plenty of people out there willing to trample over others in pursuit of their own goals.
Frankly, Sir Flint, I am furious. You're making light of what is an incredibly serious situation.
Indeed I am. And?
And what? I told you, I'm furious about this.
Nothing I can do about it, I'm afraid. Things happen, and we just have to deal with them. If you find yourself feeling angry, perhaps start by drinking a big glass of water.
Hey, you mean you're completely unmoved by my anger? I'm devastated.
Then allow me to express my sincerest regret. Come by the lighthouse sometime. We'll catch ourselves a few fish, have a little barbecue, play some cards, and bask in the sun.
Maybe I need to spell this out. Lean in a little, Flint.
Oh my, this doesn't bode well.
Word is that you were caught up in a real horror show recently.
I've returned safe and...
Fine.
Have...
You know what? Forget it. We'll revisit this once it's all over.
A sound plan.
Just promise me you'll come back in one piece. All right?
For you, Master Ilua. How could I refuse? Also, please pass my regards on to our colleagues. Tell them, thank you all for your assistance. Please put safety first as you proceed with the operation.
Guess that makes sense.
I have to keep searching for a path toward reality.
Calabina. Let's do it.
two times I tried to influence reality in this space, it consumed a lot of Kuvaki. I'll try and be more careful this time. I need to leave key clues behind using less power. I hope everyone still remembers what I said on Moon Prayer Night.
Nothing here either. Flints?
Ah, Miss Nefer.
What are you doing here? Unless...
I just spoke with Itlua about arrangements for the search and came for a walk nearby. As for you, why would... Huh.
As well as figuring out how to gather intel. Also, we'll need to bring a lot of force to bear against Datori. You don't think Columbina Parrot...
I'm merely considering the possibility that she survived. Just as you are. How much can we really know about a deity like her anyway?
Do you remember what she said on Moon Prayer Night? About using moonlight to send messages to us?
Of course. I think that's why we're both here.
Where have you checked so far?
I've been focusing on the outdoors. Anywhere the moonlight shines. I checked most of Nasha Town, but didn't find anything.
I checked the Curatorium of Secrets, and a few rooms where I thought I might find some leads. But no luck here either. The only places I haven't looked yet are the rooms in the flagship. But process of elimination isn't the only thing that brought me here.
Oh, really? What's your other reason?
After all that build-up, our mystery ally never showed up even once!
Huh? Am I imagining things? Come on, let's see what's going on.
Oh no. I knocked over a vase as soon as I came, although... it seems like I'm not about to be pulled away this time. It looks like as long as I'm careful with my action... Anyway, is this the flagship? The Traveler mentioned that's where she was staying. I only went into the lobby last time, if nothing else. She mentioned where her room was. I think it's... this one. The door is closed. But if this is anything like when I disappeared, then maybe... I'm in. She and Paimon aren't here at the moment. I hope she's okay. I want... Please, Traveler.
Huh. Just a cat.
Nothing else here.
Didn't you stay here for a couple of...
Before Rarir showed himself. Yes.
Did you notice anything unusual?
I remember thinking how much noisier.
This is where they've been staying, yes? Over here?
That's right.
I wouldn't usually condone...
Focus now. I have to write a mess... Simply open your windows on nights when the moon shines bright, and the moonlight will naturally flow towards the words I have written. Here goes.
There. All done.
There's a noise outside the door. Is she back? Please.
Yuppie.
You have to see these words.
Well, do you...
Unfortunately, no.
And this place was our last...
Not necessarily. We've only looked... Miss Columbina said she would leave messages at her friends' dwellings. It's...
Let's... wait.
What's that look for? This is a victory feast. It's normal to eat a little more than usual.
The Traveler in Paimon. It's really you. But... why are they talking about a victory feast?
Huh. You worried Paimon's sick while you were out there fighting Rare. So this is your chance.
Wait. How did I end up here? Wait. That's it. Every time I've entered reality within this space, it's been at an earlier point in time. Every one of those points and everything I've done to affect reality. Does this mean that within the...
Not long till Moon Prayer Night now. Although, it's gonna be sad saying goodbye to the damselette.
Paimon. No, I can't. Even if I make contact, they probably won't understand what's going on. And in any case, I'll likely get pulled away again if I do. Instead, I have to find a way to get them to notice what I've written using the moonlight. Wait. Even I
Don't lose heart. We'll find a way somehow.
Huh?
Oh, you say that, but if we wanted to go visit her, how would we make it through?
We might not have all the answers now, but I'm sure we'll find a way one day.
Huh. Guess someone's gotta be the optimist.
The present. That's right.
What's your plan?
Flint's, when you were staying next door, did you ever open the window?
No. The rooms here are dark and damp.
The moonlight.
I think I see where you're going.
Hi, Taro.
One moment. I'll see if the owner is available.
Don't bother. Time is of the essence.
Time. Even if no one sees what I've written at this moment, maybe I need to write down as much information as I can.
Huh? What's up with you?
A little.
Well, you should probably hit the hay then.
Hit the hay? Really, Paimon?
You truly have. You helped defeat Rerir, helped me reclaim my name, and you helped the other wherever you are right now. This is all I can... How I wish I could... But I hope to see you again. And if the opportunity presents itself.
I will surely return to your side.
Huh.
Columbina. She's alive.
Not only that, but she's left us an entire wall. She even wrote down what would happen on Moon Prayer Night.
I am here. Time in this place flows backwards. I am constantly moving forward.
It sounds like she's found a... But her future is off.
So, these words have been here ever since we defeated the Ray hero Solnari. Wait... Which came first? The chicken or the egg? Do you ever mull over questions?
Only when I'm in a good mood.
Well, I never do. Everything that has happened already belongs as a business person. And especially...
An admirable...
It's a means of... Let's go. We have a wall's worth of clues to share with the others.
Man, Don talking a conversation. Ugh. Someone has to get a fortune teller for those brains.
It appears that the doctor's energy signature, not Christ Kuvaki devices, will only have a limited effect. Also,
My subordinates just shipped them in from Fontaine. Some of them are from the Narcissan Crate. Additionally, after some further scanning...
What's that?
Tevat's skies contain multiple moons. A long time ago, when I did my first scan, but when I checked again just now, I detected 4...
So there's one extra?
Yeah. Original, but then it occurred to me that apart... And husks surely shouldn't show up in the scan. Since they're not it's weird, isn't it? Or does this mean that the...
It's certainly possible. In which...
So he wasn't bluffing. He really built his own...
It's easy to get overwhelmed when you have too much on your plate. Maybe you need to relax.
Nothing can calm me down at a time.
It's Mr. Flynn's.
I really hate that ringing tone. Ugh. First the 4 orthants of the Narcissan Crates, then moon marrows. Now what?
Dramatic.
Sorry if we're disturbing you.
What do you want? We're
Are you still at the Curatorium of Secrets?
Yeah. Look, everyone else is...
Even though we have crucial intel to share?
Fine. I'm listening.
Do you intend to share it via the Dodo communication device?
Ordinarily, I would, but this is a unique situation. I think it's best that we discuss it in person.
All right, then. So, what's the situation?
The rest of the team is still out working on their missions and evacuations.
Sandrone, you were right. Columbina is most likely still alive.
That's the best news we've received in a while.
Random locations. Appearing in reverse order. Anyway, does this mean we can...
Miss Androne, there's nothing wrong with simply admit...
I'm not. And she's the least of our problems. If she can't control the flow of time in there, she's just gonna keep moving backwards.
Let's say life begins with a drop of water. When did time begin? No, that's not right. Her final...
But it doesn't seem like we can influence that space from the outside world. So how can we help her? Also, if she's alive...
I'm afraid I must concur with Miss Nefer in this.
Can't exactly argue with that. Let's leave it there for now. I've taken notes on everything you said.
Will it help with your research?
I doubt it's gonna help with breaking Dotori's energy fields. But who knows when it might come in handy. Better to have it all written down than try to remember everything when I need it. All right, I need to get back to my research. Mr. Albedo has made a lot of suggestions that will require my undivided attention.
Sure, I'll stay here. I have things to work on. Paimon, are you there? Oh, right. She went with Varka to Natlan, didn't she? Good thing we've moved her and the Traveler's luggage in here. Speaking of the Traveler, where could they be? There's a note from Paimon.
Paimon here. Not in at the moment, but if anyone needs to borrow her stuff or the Traveler's, go ahead and help yourself. Paimon, also, Traveler, if you get back...
Well, since this is the Traveler and Paimon's luggage, it's well organized. What do we have here? The camera captured a special moment that can only... You can really sense how the photographer feels about their subject. This must belong to the Traveler. Hang in there.
Polonia. Search keyword world formula and bring me all relevant books. Let's see. I believe that the correct term. I never imagined that human civilization. The sparks of civilization. Variables. Descenders? Dottore likely captured the Traveler because of her Where does this... Polonia. Search keyword pathway and bring me all relevant books.
Dang, she's freaking pushed too hard.
Otonki sermon dictation. Observe and compute. So, it's one of Renee's... This is so long. Polonia. Search keyword tree model and bring me all relevant books. Most of the experimental Lilia Cruz. When Duke St. Germanus depart, in all other things, he is but ordinary. Excuse me? I'm sorry. That's just ridiculous. Great Detective Herlock. Still the author. Memory, wishes. The way Alain Guillot... Renee... That place was also the cutting of souls. The chemical marriage model.
Hello, everyone.
What was Alain's view on Renee? I know he mentioned the name, albeit very rarely. Oh, now I remember. Alain's old notes are here too. They mentioned Renee once. Renee seemed most out of sorts when he spoke to me. A lack of sweet foods has dulled his mind, I should think. Yep, that sounds like Alain. My subordinates actually did a half-decent job digging out all these materials. Makes a change. Good for them. Some of Alain's old files are completely consistent with these records. He must have gotten them from the Tower of Gestalt. I never knew he got his hands on Renee's records that early. Heh, he may have kept them, but he never even attempted to use them. Didn't believe a word they said. Come to think of it, Renee's world formula was filled with calculations of constants. That shows he believed that the fate of the world to be predetermined. As for Alain... it's been too long. I forget what he said. What would he have said? A guy like him, fervent believer in machines, but not headstrong enough. The world can be changed. It is worth persevering. Yes, that's how he used to think at least. He created that procedure to save this world. Yet the scale of the world's fate proved too enormous. He died having never seen the outcome. Did you really never take a close look at Renee's research? Or did the very thought of trying to incorporate him... You once asked me what I wished for. Should have asked him instead. He's the one pining for things you'd... even the tiniest variable. Now then, first, establish and verify the existence of the Great Circle. Absolute nihil on one end, then the construction criteria. Variables. The sparks of civilization shall run out unless we consider introducing variables from outside this. Traverse the world, the primordial power that differentiated itself from the void. The power of light. Yes, light. Records. Hyperborea. This is horrendously complicated. How do you think it looks, Polonia? Like the... Fine, keep it to your... I chat. So would Rosaline. When I close my eyes and think back, I can still see her face. No one's asking me. The world needs a solution. Oh, cookies to go with the tea. Let's see, something's written on the box. Sounds like a dumb gimmick to me. What? Are you kidding me? Somehow I doubt that an early night and a glass of water is magic.
Lady Arlecchino, word has reached...
Excellent.
The only thing is, they are fewer in number than we expect.
Can't be helped. Allow them to join.
As you wish.
It's been a while, Arlecchino. You look well. Did Dottore really have to build...
Sounds like an arduous journey.
Of course, all part of the job. Firstly, the Tsaritsa, while they're working on that, I've been ordered to come and receive...
They are nearby.
Great.
Child.
Aside from that, Her Majesty has a message for you and Sandro...
She stayed behind to work, since I was making the trip anyway.
All right, guess that's just how she rolls. In that case, tell her that the Tsaritsa's decree this time is... Still, did one of our troops turn into a monster?
Take him out.
Laid bare, this is where you fall.
Who's next? Riptide! Tidal wave! You've gotten stronger, Arlecchino. Nice.
Stop that right now. I appreciate the praise, but I am not fighting you today.
I knew it.
Laid bare.
You're mine. No time to... I can't believe it. He was a living, breathing human one moment, and the next...
Another fine piece of work by our dear colleague.
What in the world has been going on in Notcry?
A lot. But long...
What? What do you mean he built a...
You could stand to be less surprised. We are harbingers. I tell everyone who asks that...
Thanks for speaking up for me. Those two really took me. Then again, surely no.
It almost sounds like you wish to
no.
Dottore is currently still experimenting with his newfound power in ways that continue to corrode the outside world. As for the human mutation, I believe this is simply a consequence of his. That radiant beast was once a subordinate of Sandro. Also, those of us.
This is so much worse than I thought. While these exceptional circumstances persist, the Harbingers are hereby authorized to use
My thanks to Her Majesty.
Her Majesty has also declared that she will refrain from launching an attack on the now evacuated Nod.
A wise decision.
By the way, how's my old partner doing?
Partner? I'm afraid I have bad news. She was captured after our failed assault.
What? Why? Since when does Dottore have—
That is indeed the question. I'm not sure he'd—
This won't do.
You can't. We have no idea where the Traveler—
What am I supposed to do?
Sandrone is working on it.
Fine. I guess I'll...
One last thing. Tell the rooster the source of that pollution is a madman drunk on the success of his experiment. However, if considering Dottore is one—
Hey, don't be too pessimistic.
I hope you're right.
You're right on time.
Thanks. Hey, do you think I'll get that? I made sure I was on my...
I'll help you apply, don't worry. For now, let's see what we have here.
What are the doctor's energy fields even?
They are very mysterious. But thanks to research by Master, since you have the power of the dragon...
That's true. It's not abyssal energy, it's something pure. What?
I've been thinking about something. That was one of the most marvelous feats of ingenuity I've ever seen. The design, the craftsmanship, the material selection. I couldn't, not to mention the operating principles. Surely the clue was that Miss Columbine. Now, all elemental. This presumes a theoretical model of the 7 elements akin. I almost wonder if the idea. It is at once a master. I suspect only less. But back to the energy field before us. If this... Could this mean that element...
Should we give it a...
We should.
Ha! It worked!
Clear signs of disruption were detected at the... Now you try.
Alright. It's working!
Switch to abyssal energy and No surprises there. I now feel confident in this,
But the energy field is huge.
We don't have to neutralize it completely. That's all for theory.
So you knew I was here?
Huh? When did you get here?
A while ago. But Albedo sounded like he was working on his thesis defense back there. Back in...
Very thoughtful of you. I'm truly touched.
With what?
A little test. Try using anima to unleash a concentrated assault with circular blades. With a...
Nice! This time it tore through the field.
Tremendous.
Should we go through?
We probably shouldn't risk having mutually antagonistic energies and...
Sounds sensible to me.
Don't worry, I got this.
What do you mean?
It's based on a new alchemical concoction I developed last month. When 2 bottles of it are smashed on the...
Glad I asked. Thanks.
Like I thought. Beyond a certain distance, we can't see the opening where we came in. Maybe that's to prevent people from escaping.
Sounds like Dottore's style to me. Not much has changed. Things are basically the same here as they were before the energy field appeared.
They have no heartbeats and they're not breathing. We can only assume they're dead. But there are no visible wounds. Also, there's an animal
It's watching us. That's not an animal's gaze.
What are you trying to tell us?
Doesn't seem eager to talk. I guess maybe it's just an animal after all.
Let's keep looking around.
same situation everywhere. Not a living soul.
Well, I think we...
is skirting around the topic your way.
Just being cautious. I don't...
Careful.
Please. Help us. Please.
Over there. I hear a voice.
Please.
What happened here?
I don't know. I still...
It looks like there's a huge experiment going on. Maybe each energy field is its own...
He's swapping human minds with those of animals. Those people may have lost their sense of selves.
We should go. No sense...
Agreed.
You're back!
We saw some things that take us...
We should share our findings with the others.
Yes? Who is it?
Miss Nefer, it's me, Albedo. We found a way to break through the energy fields. With enough control, it's possible to tear them open using... Also, we managed to take a look inside. Dottore is carrying out his cruel experiments on an immense...
Sounds like he's living down.
Might I ask how things are proceeding?
I'm just about to get started. I'll be in touch.
Understood.
I will.
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you.
What makes you think I'd need you to do that?
I'll need it. And can...
Let's begin. Entering simulation mode. A vast wasteland. I was expecting something more... Wait. Someone's...
What are you looking at? In that case, I'll look at it with you. I want to know all about everything you've seen and experienced. Is there somewhere I should return to? Or should I stay here and be the hero everyone says I am? I don't dislike my current life. Roaming the land, fighting battles, accomplishing missions, earning a living, looking after Paimon. I guess the only thing that's missing is that you're not here with me.
This is the conscious layer, which contains a person's true feelings. It is filled with both longing and kindness.
I suppose anyone who lives long enough ends up wishing for someone who can't be there. Maybe it's the only way we can feel truly alive.
Time to delve a little deeper.
Nasha Town is hardly the optimal choice for a place to live, but it has character and a reasonable population density.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, don't be nervous. I was just thinking where might make a good starting point for your journey. Perhaps I should send you further afield.
Conria ceased to exist long ago.
Once again, you fail to understand the possibilities that you simply do not wish to see that happen. That might be because if we are to collaborate, we need to maintain an amicable relationship. In a moment, you will be able to...
Oh no.
What are you... What are you gonna do?
Don't move. Something unwanted has crept...
Did you save me?
If I hadn't cut the connection, Dottore might have caught you for— This was a good idea, but once is plenty. You were exceptional.
Thanks, but now's not the time.
Albedo speaking.
I think I know where she is.
What is this? And I can't see anything. What happened?
Ah, sorry about that. I take it you didn't notice. Just now, a friend of yours took a little peek into your mind.
Could it be Nefer?
Do you think she's aware of your current circumstances? Oh dear. Have I stunned you into silence? I only wanted to slow down your time a little so I could stop your intruder in her tracks. I must say, I'm finding the ability to adjust the flow of time rather interesting. A whole month passed before you opened your eyes again, but only for you. No one else was affected.
Point taken. You've proven once again that—
Oh, you misunderstand. This wasn't about proof. I only wanted to make you sleep for a short while. I hope you're not angry with me.
You could have frozen me for millions of years. So much for collaboration. You aren't showing much sincerity.
Millions of years? I wonder if you don't understand humans. If I had you sit here for a week, I imagine people might sympathize. The sheer size of that number would cause it to lose all meaning to them. Unfortunately, while gods do exist in Tevat, it is ordinary humans. Their lifespans are so limited. Your long life and unique origins make you fundamentally different from them. Even I feel bad for you sometimes. You have been treated I can change that. I will grant you...
I've entered the past 3 times at this point. For instance, beyond each point being further back so far, the common thread, but it's more than that. I know. I'll keep this question in mind as I carry on.
Humans, you never change. Always trying to use powers you neither comprehend nor control.
This looks like Star Sand Shoal. Was this before Rerir regained his physical form?
You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry, but this round's not gonna go your way.
The cannon. That's right. I was at Silvermoon Hall, and right after that, came a—
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time.
I wonder if I could try to prevent it, but how would I do it?
Traveler! Behind you! Look at that light!
No, I won't She's using the Kuvaki shield like I taught her. She's strong. I'm sure she... Easy Island. The Frost Moon Scions will be exposed.
A question, if I may. Kind. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island, only to be blocked. Did you also have a hand in that?
Maybe that really was me after all. Well, future me.
Sigi sato pasa sax, niti ipotofutos.
There's no time.
Osestikos paratin tirant.
I have to make... Oh, Frost Moon. If you can hear me, if you can sense my call, then please, heed me once more! Did it work?
Hey, wake up. Hey, did you call him, Bina?
Oh, good morning, Sandra.
It's 3 in the afternoon, actually.
And your coffee, right? It's so bitter, but it...
It's like you were raised by wolves in a forest or something. What did you drink growing up? Grass tea?
The Frost Moon Scions certainly led a more...
Then I'll bet you've never eaten one of these before.
It smells delicious.
That's because it's a Fontanian recipe. I had a little free time today, so I made a batch. Rosaline will be here shortly, but if you really can't wait, I guess you can go ahead and... Hey, at least let me finish before you start eating! Did the Frostmoon Scions not teach you, or did the rules not apply to you because you're the high and mighty moon goddess? Of course they are.
I was worried they might contain traces of
What? You know, there's something I've always wanted to ask you. What? I mean, I'm sure their food was awful. But there's gotta be more to it.
Well, life...
What were you expecting? You're a god. Your followers are gonna make... Surely you can just answer a few prayers here and there in return for the free food and drink. How
Well... Would... The doctor told me that you were created by a great mechanic.
The Lord Artificer.
Oh, Lord Artificer. And didn't he have...
Narcitzencore.
Yes, that was it. Narcitzencore.
You must be joking.
Exactly.
Huh. What do you know? In his later years, Alain did ask me if there was any...
Who's Alain?
He was the... Let me ask you this. What sort of place would you like to live in?
I'd also like the freedom to...
Not to burst your bubble, but no such place exists in the world. Now, take your snacks and scram.
Did I? Of course. I'm back here. I dreamed of events from my past. Sandrone, I miss you back there. I guess I managed to harness all the... Time is flowing backwards, that mystery ally everyone talked about. It was me all along. I can sense that there isn't much more... What lies at the end of all of this? Will time keep flowing into the past? And... will... It's getting harder and harder to use my power. I'm no match for the Abyss in this state. I need to avoid the contaminated fragments. to go. I wonder where I'll find myself this time. The Final Night Cemetery. This is where Flint's is based.
Or not! How are we supposed to read through?
Difficult, yes. But it is also our most efficient option.
Seems like they're searching for information. Oh, I remember. Flint's and Varga talked. Was this my...
To expose the true intentions of...
Are my actions changing the past? Or are they simply completing a process? Is all of this inevitable? Or am I the one making these... If I choose not to help them now, will it change how they...
Hope we don't.
They're my friends. I can't not help them.
Ghost!
And the other one was... here.
Hey! Another file's moving!
That should do it. Luanatar? You... Wait! Luanatar. So she's that familiar She's always been by the Travelers, but why Luanatar? Is it because she... That's... I cannot sense any power up ahead. Just a void, stretching out into infinity. This is likely my final chance to enter the past. It's now or never. I have to find a way back. Where's Luanatar?
Seeing enough and...
No. Stay calm. Think, Columbina. A way back. Do I... go back to... And if I return in my current state... Dotori's actions that day, even if I manage to get back. How can I can't. If I have to find some way of rivaling the Wait. Time... Does that mean... I think I know what the final destination of this lunar reflection might be. I know what...
Speaking of homes, we must already be close to where...
But how do I communicate? Should I write it down here? I need something with a... It was I who brought Luanatar into being. That's why I could sense a familiar power. It also explains why she's been... Because we have a deep connection.
Hey there!
And the reason why there are no more gates... No wonder I sensed the trace of a blessing when we first met. Back then.
Go on. Go on now. We've got stuff to do.
Hey, you scared it off.
I'll be counting on you. Remember to stay by the Traveler's side. Oh, and bring her to the... Go on. You too. As for mine...
How would you like to experience the thrill of never being held accountable for your actions? You could crush people like ants without believe me, such a life.
What point is he trying to make? Freedom? But the freedom to kill? Why would you offer me that?
The creation of a world is the ultimate science. A god's laboratory is the... Mortals are found everywhere one...
So the condition for entering the new world is just... Could I really bring myself to kill others for my own benefit?
Have you made up your mind?
I can't do it. Your playground is no place for me. You're putting your hopes in the wrong person. But we both know I'm not quite the hero you say I am either. I have my own reasons for the journey I'm on, and they aren't all selfless.
You've grown a lot since we last... Why don't I lower my requirements a little as a gesture of goodwill?
I really doubt I could live that sort of life.
And yet you already sound less defiant than a moment ago. The benefits appeal to you because you can read... Why don't we return to my research facility? Your lab... Now to that question,
Heroes don't attack from behind. Guess I'm no hero.
This is most disappointing.
I know it's a fight going on.
Now then. A new face. Interesting.
You're still gonna call me Hat Guy after that, huh?
I'm glad you're okay, Tamaya.
I didn't see anyone else in there who needed saving. It's nothing. Why are you looking at me like that? Is it that I owed you a favor back in Sumeru? Distracting Dotori was tough. I won't lie. He's not gonna fall for the same trick twice. Ugh. Dotori doesn't recognize me. I expect it's only a matter of time before he figures out what—
So Dotori doesn't recognize Wanderer because he deleted himself from Irminsul. Did he really miss his only chance for—
Why the long face? And I'm not complaining either. Rescuing you, everyone would be pretty stuck without you. It's bad.
How are you holding up? Are you all right? Hat Guy said to put safety first, so we agreed to run as far away as we could after—
You don't look injured. It seems...
All right. Rescue up. There's a lot more work to be done before this is over.
Understood. I don't see what's so awesome.
I thought you might. How's your progress?
Quite promising, actually. Remember how I asked you to look up some files for me? That stuff on the Nazissenkreuz Institute. Rene de Petrichor and Jakob in Alain Guillotin despised Rene's theories and methods, but he never managed to come up with better alternatives either. So I adopted some of Rene's ideas.
I thought Alain was like a father to you. He and Rene were mortal enemies, were they not?
And what would you say if Lenny and his friends one day learned something useful from someone you utterly detested?
I would applaud them for it. That would mean that they have surpassed me.
For all we know, Alain Guillotin might have thought the same thing. Not that it matters, though. He's dead, and I'm alive. So it's my call to make. Once you die, it doesn't matter how great you were in life. Only the living get to decide what happens next.
Hey, come on out. They're back.
Huh? You're back? And your head's still screwed on? And you still have all your limbs?
What does it look like? Way to keep your composure, madam.
Excuse you. I am perfectly composed.
Glad you're okay.
Yes, it's a huge relief.
I'm back.
Worry? Oh, yeah, right. You think we, the Fatui, were worried about you?
We were worried sick.
Hey!
The Traveler and I were already friends. You are free to join this mission in whatever capacity you...
It's a laugh a minute with you guys.
I must say, I was quite surprised when Mr. Albedo told me he would need no additional aid.
We discussed this on our way back as well. I am rarely so unequivocal, but in this...
He said he knew what he was doing. Albedo and I pretty much had to just wait outside on standby. Meanwhile...
You didn't have to mention that.
Well, I'm thoroughly impressed. You are a force to be reckoned with, Hat Guy.
Is she back? Is she really back?
Paimon?
Traveler! It's really you!
Paimon.
Oh, thank goodness! Paimon missed you so much!
You can finally breathe easy, Paimon.
It's great to have you back in one piece! Oh, Paimon's been having nightmares the whole time you were gone!
Look at them.
You know, once you reach my age, there's nothing better than watching a misty-eyed reunion between friends.
Oh, you.
It's nothing. Same goes when you get to my age.
Varka, I'm not sure Anefa can cry.
I agree with him.
Oh, yeah, good point. Hey, your eyes are looking a little red and puffy. Come here. Let's hug it out.
What? Ew! Everyone, I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused you. But the silver lining is, I didn't come away from this ordeal empty-handed. While I was being held captive, I learned a lot about Dottoro's current capabilities and what he plans to do with them. Allow me to explain.
The three moon goddesses were even more powerful than
utter blasphemy.
While everyone was gone, Nefer and I made an interesting discovery. And I believe Miss Sandrone has something to share too. Ma'am, perhaps you could do the honors?
Called it. Getting rid of a pesky troublemaker like her is like trying to clean up after a crumbly cake.
Our next step is to find a way to bring...
A place where time flows back.
It sounds like she's on a specific... The question is, where did...
We considered that question as well.
Indeed not. Every road has an end.
Nicole! You sure love...
I do, in fact. It's something I've... You wonder what lies at the end of... But where Miss Columbina will...
What about...
All things do. In the beginning, no moons adorned the sky. They were shadows of the planet, but then one day, they disappeared just as...
Columbina.
Like I thought, no more paths back to reality have emerged since. But how can I be sure that I'm going the right way without scenes from reality to keep me on track? I can't even be sure of how long I've been walking for. The further I travel, the less stable this space becomes. There are even moments where they can just materialize out of thin air. I have to keep...
What is that?
Is that the ray here of Solnari?
Ariru.
You are the moon goddess. But how? Please, there's no need.
I find that a little difficult to believe.
The way you used my own power against me, and then, in the final moment before I was thrown into this space.
Mr. Dainsleif.
Right. Yep, when I first got here, I was filled with hatred, remorse, and how I cursed and devoured. I tore everything here apart. I was consumed by the desire to leave this place and have my vengeance. But to no avail. This is the second time I've entered this space. But this time I survived.
Are you the source of the abyssal power?
Not all of it. Some is from when I first arrived here, but there was already a degree of abyssal power here before I entered. And like a venomous snake baking in the merciless sun, it tried to slither into my shadow.
Tried to?
Yes.
What do you mean?
The voices in my head, and then
Her?
Thelindis. My former lover.
Thelindis. I heard that name. That's the one before this, back in the past. It's about those memories and the one he was talking about.
Never mentioned that she saw a memory.
More precisely, I saw her after image. I'm sure the real her is long gone. She was just an ordinary Conrian. Anyway, why have you come here? Didn't you know it was a dead end?
If I hadn't escaped through the Moon Gate, my friends would have been in far greater danger.
Oh, I see. Because of your power. The power of a moon goddess.
What?
You'd like to know how I know, wouldn't you? The one who resurrected me said so. I could hear a deep lust for power in his voice.
Do you mean... Dottore?
Dottore. So that's what he's called. He'd been collecting fragments of my body for a long time. All so that he could resurrect me at the moment of his choosing. I had no interest in his research. But being as corroded by the Abyss as I was, we were aligned as far as hunting the moons and recovering my strength were concerned.
So that's why the Wild Hunt suddenly became so active in Nodcry. When I left the Fatui in my weakened state, Dottore must have felt that his time had come.
Moon Goddess? Could I ask a favor of you?
What?
I know this is a lot to ask, especially from someone who tried to kill you. But this is the only thing I desire now. Nothing else matters.
What do you want?
I'd like you to take a message to Thelindis for me.
Thelindis? But...
Yes, she's dead. But like I said, I saw her afterimage. I can sense that some part of her soul remains here. Far, far ahead.
Why don't you go and speak to her yourself?
I can't. I don't know why, but I can't move freely in this space as you can. All I can see is a glimpse of her, walking away. Just like the moment when I last saw her in life. In return, I will clear these abyssal obstacles for you. No, not in return. I'll clear them for you. Whether you want to help me or not. It feels like something I ought to do. Yeah. Why, indeed. I've been asking myself that question a lot recently. I'm tired of it all. Tired of the person I became. I think I grew tired of it long ago. But I wouldn't admit it to myself. And ultimately, that's how I ended up here.
What do you wish to tell her?
All of it. My past. My mistakes.
Is it okay if I give her the abridged version?
Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty you can skip over. Just tell her the important parts. Whatever you think that means.
Like the part where you relentlessly tried to kill us?
It's up to you. Love demands honesty. But my relationship with Thelindis was built on lies. We hid too much from each other. But after living my whole life in the shadows, I don't want to hide anything anymore.
Whoa.
There. The Abyss will no longer stand in your way.
Even though Mr. Dainsliff felt he had to fight you, I think he still regarded you as a friend. He said that you betrayed him, but he also felt great remorse at never having understood what you were truly going through.
Why tell me this?
Because if he'd known that someone could take a message to you, I believe that's what he would have said.
Thank you. It means a lot. I know this will sound strange coming from me, but don't die, Moon Goddess. I can tell that you're determined to get out of here.
Thank you. Weird.
He kept his word. The abyss is no longer obstructing my path.
The Lindis.
Is that the Lindis? She wasn't far off at all. Hello, Miss the Lindis.
Who are you? How do you know my name? I've never seen anyone else.
You can call me Columbina. I promised Rerir that I'd bring a message to you.
Rerir? My Rerir? Is he well?
He's doing better than he was.
Better than he was, huh?
Others have had a rough time on his account too. And I'm not just talking about the children of the Crimson Moon.
So, things got...
Are you sure you...
Yes. This is my opportunity to learn the truth.
I admire your courage. However, time is short. Rerir had seeds of hatred in his heart, and many people nursed them for their own ends. But in the end, beyond that, but I'm sure that you've always been on his mind. You are what has kept him going overall.
I'm sorry, Miss Columbina.
It's all right. I understand. Well, that's everything from me.
Wait. Time flows backwards here.
I know. I intend to reach the end.
Without a moon marrow. Without...
You could say that.
I see. I often think to myself, and it's not just me, it's this... I must seem so ridiculous. I can't answer these basic questions, and yet I jumped right in here without thinking back. I was suddenly... Rerir was one of the Finster King's retainers. I wanted to help him escape his lot in life. At the time, I thought I could just go back to the day. It was only after meeting the prince that the Finster King started going... I couldn't kill the Finster King himself. I'm sure it was a futile endeavor, but I was simply too weak. I know I'm never getting out of here.
How do you plan to help?
Have you noticed the golden inner? Based on my past research and I can share what I've learned. And I think you just might... Also, the documentation was scanned. I have no way of verifying any of it by this point.
Understood.
I'm the one who should be thanking you. If you hadn't entered this about Rerir,
It wasn't your fault.
That's not true. Because we both feared bringing trouble up. But enough about that. I wish you a... And may the outside world never have to experience pain like this again. Rerir, you're there, aren't you? I cannot see you, because you exist in the... But please, gaze upon the past, and then sit for a while. Let's find a place to sit down together, just like we did when we first met.
How long have I been walking? How much further till I reach the end? Is there even an end to be found? Everything's getting blurry. Huh? Are you all right, have you come?
Another goddess.
So, how exactly
The world is a vast... Miss Nicole explained that the moon goddesses likely...
Am I... Huh. You're right. Why do their birthplaces differ? What's the difference between the two generations of moon goddesses?
Also, remember what Sandrone said? Her scan...
Technically, the result of the scan... In other words, this piece of information alone isn't enough for us to know...
Yep. We have no way of staying up to date on...
But at least she's trying her best to get back to it.
Yeah. She's a tough cookie. As much as it pains me to... That maniac is going to... I'll be frank. And I know that even she was no match for him when he attacked, but...
We're not giving up on saving her. Whether she can defeat...
Right. Don't worry. No one's trying to argue that we can only justify saving our friend because it will help save the world.
So...
Absolutely.
Duh! She's part of the...
Yes, I know. Anyway, as for how... I'd probably get there if I could continue my calculations, but the problem is...
Computing power?
No, the issue isn't energy.
That's a tricky problem.
Rene de Petrichor of the... However, that won't work for me. His methodology was vastly different from my own. Ugh, this is so annoying. If I...
What do we do then?
You don't get it, do you? And I need accurate results, not vague prophecy. Anyway.
Either way, we've done what we can. Rest well, everyone. Remember to let us know if...
Hat guy? Is he hinting that we should talk outside?
Tomoya?
Let's go somewhere a little more private.
Alright, Tomoya.
You know that Dory went back to Sumeru, right?
Yeah. She mentioned she was planning to head back.
Things aren't looking good for Notcry. She's gone to spread... From what I know of Dottore, there are two possible reasons why he hasn't made a move yet. One is that he's still working through some kinks in his new powers. The other is... he wants to see how we're going to react. He'll easily devour everything eventually. The first false god he made was me. He once told me that becoming a... He's always wanted to get his... In the desert of Sumeru, there is a chessboard built by King Deshret, also known as Al-Ahmar. I don't know if it was a real game, but creating games, now he has the Trilunar Authority. His power is leagues beyond the common people. I don't think there's any point in other nations. Either way, Dory will inform lesser... The Seven will have some recourse available. If nothing else, they're... So on the bright side...
That's good to know. But I'm not ready to give up on Notcry yet.
There's a word for people who are...
Maybe it sounds greedy to you. And probably naive too. Battles are fleeting. But the will to fight is a long-term...
Good morning, everyone. The need to do the right thing. No one is born to be a savior. I mean, who's gonna criticize you if you fail or give up?
Hi, Vegito.
Don't take this the wrong way, but... Dottore said something similar to me. I guess the Fatui attracts people who don't believe in saviors.
Not necessarily. It's less about belief for me. I just want to know how determined you really are.
You look kinda worried.
If your arch-nemesis...
That's true. Still, you're calmer than I expected.
Obviously. I have to admit that my path... Inasmuch as I want my vengeance, I know... Too bad it never taught me any other...
So, what's your plan?
I'll get to that.
Just like Paimon said, she's a friend, part of the gang.
How much do you trust her? This is a serious question.
Although she's with the Fatui, she has her own values, and she's helped us a lot. If nothing else, she's clearly going the extra mile for Columbina. I see no reason not to trust her.
If you say so. In that case, the three of us need to talk. It can be solved.
How much?
Sometimes your heroism really backs me. Come on, let's go talk to her.
Okay, hey guys, it's gonna be end of the video right now, and, what do I call it, actually, yeah, it's gonna be end of the video for right now, Oh, wait. So, yeah. If you guys want to see the part 2 Genshin Impact, please subscribe to my channel, press like and comment below. And let me take it a rest a little while, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.